This is about consistency. This is about perseverance. This is not about kinsang sikat or who should be validated or para mabigyan ng credit. Oh, ikaw nag-ano, ganito, ganito. No. It's not about us individually. It's about the person who sacrificed his life. Binigay lahat sa public service. And I feel to myself, if I support former President Duterte and the Dutertes in that matter, I am supporting the Philippines. Hello mga kababayan. Magandang umaga po, magandang hapon, magandang gabi. Kung nasaan man po kayo nakalagay or nakatira sa mundo. Mabuhay po ang mga Pilipino. Mabuhay po ang Pilipinas. Kahapon po, meron naman tayo ng kahapon po, hindi po ako nakapunta sa Duterte Street. Kasi nga, I thought I will take the time to assess the situation and really try to think this through before ako magsalita, because this is of a very sensitive matter. Yun po talaga ang nasa isip ko. Kaya ngayon, nakainom na ako ng Diet Cola na Sara ang pangalan, naliwanagan ang isip ko that it's very important to address or to really talk about what has transpired since the very beginning up until now. Para po makita natin, maliwanagan tayo, ano ba talaga ang nangyari. Nung nangyari itong kay Tatay Digong, March 11, he was surrendered, arrested, kidnapped, however you want to characterize what transpired. Napukaw po talaga ang aking pagka-Pilipino, and I really took it upon myself na kailangan bukas pagdating ng eroplano, because initially it was relayed to the public na alas 5 daw darating yung eroplano ni Tatay mula sa Villamor Air Base. So I encourage people to go there. I encourage people to meet up in front mismo ng ICC court, doon talaga sa physical location ng kung saan yung ICC. Maraming mga tao nagsabi huwag kayong pumunta dyan, lalo na yung mga kababayan natin na walang papel, tinatakot sila. Sige, pumunta kayo dyan, pagdamputin talaga kayo ng mga pulis dyan, ipapadampot talaga kayo ng mga pulis dyan, huwag kayong pumunta, because there was already an effort to make sure na walang Pilipino na pupunta doon. But I was so resolute and determined talaga ako na there should be at least one Filipino na pupunta doon sa ICC. Dalawang isip pa nga ako kasi meron din akong kakilala na pumunta doon sa Rotterdam, kung saan ang plane ni Tatay Digong doon maglaland. So nahati ang tao. May mga taong pumunta doon sa Rotterdam Airport. Meron ding mga tao like me na pumunta kami diretso sa harap ng ICC. Pagdating ko doon, ako lang at si Ate Janet at si Ma'am Tessa. Tatlo kaming Pilipino talagang pinakaunang dumating doon. Pagdating doon, meron ng media at nandoon din yung mga, of course, anti. And that's how democracy works. Kahit sa ang society, basta it is governed with a democratic approach or system, talagang meron talagang, sorry ha kung naano ka kasi may sipon kasi sa pollen, meron talagang pro at saka anti, kahit sino pa yung leader na yan. And that's what makes the society healthy, kasi balance talaga dapat yan. Ayun na po. Kaya balance talaga dapat yan. So nandoon na kami, na ano pa ako, doon yun nangyari yung mga interview ng mga media, ganito, ganyan, blah blah blah. And then eventually nangyari yung dumami ang mga Pilipino, nagpuntahan na kami sa ICC detention facility para doon talaga magantay, makita, masilayan man lang si Tatay Digong pagpasok niya sa detention facility. Fast forward, pagkatapos yun nangyari, 23rd of March, nagkaroon ng event. Meet and greet with the Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Of course, it is already of public knowledge na Senator Robin was already there. Attorney Roque was already there. These were the personalities na talagang nakita ng mga tao na nandoon nung nangyari ito kay Tatay Digong. So, merong event. Doon sa event na yon, I didn't knew really because I am not a politician. I know na I am involved in political discussion but not really to the point na people know me. Nagsusulat lang ako because I wanted to. But even then, before, I already follow SAS, Attorney Trixie, before it was Thinking Pinoy, I was already following these people because they were already the giants when it comes to political discussions, particularly sa elections or whatnot. Yun yung background ko talaga. I am just an ordinary citizen. But it just so happened that during that day na nangyari ito kay Tatay Digong, in the middle of it all, nandoon ako. So, my only purpose was to make sure na ang mga Pilipino ay malaman nila anong nangyayari sa The Hague. So, I took it upon myself na okay, gawin ko to kasi the Filipino people deserve to know the truth. Unfiltered, unedited, walang naratibo, lahat kung ano lang ang nangyayari doon mismo sa ICC detention facility or mismo sa The Hague kung saan si tatay nakakulong. I didn't knew, hindi ko talaga alam na by supporting former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, I will have enemies. Enemies, I think born out of jealousy or whatever, envy or whatnot, nagalit sa akin because doon na kami sa Duterte Park. Nagkaroon na ng Duterte Park, wala pa yung barricades. Hanggang nagkaroon na ng barricades because na-notice ng government of The Hague na yun nga, palagi kaming nandoon, nag-aantay kang sa updates, interview after the appointment ni VP Inday before, papasok doon, or ni Attorney Kaufman, nag-interview kami together with the media, nandoon pa yung other media outlets doon. Hanggang sa nilagyan ng Duterte Park na, nagkaroon ng barricades, karoon na ng CR, lahat-lahat. Nandun pa rin kami. Ngayon, pagkatapos ng meet and greet, doon ko nalaman na I thought to myself, ano na lang ako? Ayoko na lang siguro mag-organize kasi doon na lang ako sa side. Ang akin na lang objective is to make sure to show the unwavering support and love para kay Tatay Digong on a daily basis. Yun talaga yung sabi ko, sige, punta ako everyday kasi for those who are asking bakit ako palagi marami akong time, kasi yung iba naman talagang nagagalit, hindi mo yan makita dyan sa Duterte Street o Duterte Park noon. Pupunta lang yan kung may event. Yan, that's the reality na hindi nyo sinasabi kasi makikita ng tao kung ano yung motibo ninyo. Yan ba na totoo talaga? Ngayon, so nangyari, pagka-after ng meet and greet, nag-announce si VP Inday sa isang, parang meeting with the Filipino, na, papalapit ng 80th birthday ni tatay. So what happened sa 31, we took it upon ourselves na, mag-ano tayo kasi sabi ni VP Inday, na mag-picnic tayo dito, me and Aldo, and together with all other volunteers. This was never meant to credit me or Aldo or anybody in that matter. This is all a collective effort. Because in every event, hindi man talaga yan atin. Hindi man talaga yan amin. It is atin. It is ours. Because hindi naman patagisan kung sino ang bida. This is a collective effort to show our resolute, unwavering love and support para kay former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for ICC to heed our call for former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, the mayor of Davao, to be brought back to the Philippines because he deserved to be where he was born and he wanted. He also expressed it na, I want to die in the Philippines. Yun. Yun yung iniisip ko talaga, ay, bakit pa talaga papuntahin dito si tatay? Bakit ganito? Yun na, marami na mga chika-chika. Sa birthday ni tatay, may nagalit na mga tao because pinalabas sila. Pagpalabas sa kanila, nagalit sila because doon nga kasi sa likod, nandoon yung VIP, baka maging crowded. Yung merong isang tao doon, nagsabi na, kasali ba kayo sa pag-organize? Nagalit sila kasi pinalabas sila. Yun na yun. Sobrang busy. Nalaman ko na lang na napalabas para sila or what not, ganito, ganyan. Yun talaga ang sitwasyon. So, to make the story short, pagkatapos ng birthday ni tatay, doon na lumabas ang mga issue. Na, kesyo si Alvin Dave, ano yan? Naradtag sa Alvin. Sa Alvin, ganito yan. Kampo yan ng mga NPA yan. Si Alvin, ganito yan. Meron yan, mga warta lang yan. Si Alvin, ganito yan. Ay, hindi lang ako, Alvin, ha? This is all to the whole circle. Kung sino yung individuals that I work together, because we are individuals who share one goal. And that goal is very, very serious. The goal is to make sure, kasi nga we are ordinary people, we just wanted to accommodate the Filipinos na pupunta doon sa Duterte Street, lalong-lalo, or Duterte Park before, lalong-lalo na yung galing pa sa far-flung places outside Europe or within Europe, basta not within the Netherlands. Also, people within the Netherlands. But most particularly, yung talagang nag-travel, gumastos from Asia or whatnot, yun talaga ang utak ko before, hanggang ngayon. So, ang nangyari, hindi ko alam, nagalit na pala, may nagalit na pala na party or grupo. Kasi nagbida-bida daw si Alvin. Alvin is commercializing. Ano lang siya, feeling niya, celebrity na siya, ganito, ganyan. Ano talaga siya, lumaki na ang ulo niya. So, I try to, validate that. Sinasabi ko sa mga taong kakilala ko dyan sa, what happened? Lumaki ba ang ulo ko? Since day one hanggang ngayon? Inassess ko talaga, hindi man, tama ka lang, yun lang naman talaga nangyari. And then, to my realization, lumaki ang ulo ko sa mga taong ayaw sa akin. And that's perfectly fine. Kung ayaw nyo sa akin, perhaps, you must also think, the feeling could be mutual. I also don't like you. But it just so happened na hindi ko ina-express yung feeling ko. So, yun na yun, meron ng lamat. Kasi parang merong isang party na ayaw nila, sinisiraan si Alvin, lahat na ng paninira. But did I say anything? Wala. Hilom lang ako. Ayun, nagpa-event na naman ng 24. Before yung sa 24, pag-announce namin, uy, magpa-event. Because initially, the idea, gusto namin na every 3 weeks, meron talagang event para ang ating mga Pilipino, mga kababayan natin, they will have something to look forward to every 3 weeks. Pag maggasto sila, maningkamot na naman, kudkud na naman, trabaho na naman, what not, blah, blah. And then after 3 weeks, book na naman ng ticket, ganito. Because this is going to be a long battle. This is about consistency. This is about perseverance. This is not about kinsang sikat or who should be validated or para mabigyan ng credit. Oh, ikaw nag-ano, ganito, ganito. It's no longer, it's not about us individually. It's about the person who sacrificed his life. Binigay lahat sa public service. And I feel to myself, if I support former President Duterte and the Dutertes in that matter, I am supporting the Philippines. Yan talagang conviction ko. Wala yan. Kahit mag-istorya patag-atubangan. That's always, and that has always been my objective since day one. Pag sabi namin, oy, 24, magpa-event kami, sabi ko, uy, nag-announce din ng kabila na 17 sa kanila. So sabi ko, ay, i-shared lang naman yung goal natin. Dapat mag-unite tayo, support din tayo sa kanila. Yun, kasi si Tatay Digong lang naman talaga it's not about us. It's about Tatay Digong. So yung nangyari na yun, there was already an effort sa ibang tao, sinasabi, ang pinakamalaking event talaga ang 17. Yung 24, wag kayong pumunta kasi ganito ganyan. But pag mag-usap ang tao sa akin, magtanong, Alvin, ano bang event sa 17? Sabi ko, uy, punta tayo lahat sa lahat ng event. 17, 24, 31, kaya para ano tayo, okay. Even though I don't like you guys, and this is very categorical, even, nandyan ka, nanonood kayo ngayon, alam ko nanonood kayo eh. Even if I don't like you, I need to be civil because it's not about me. Because I really don't like you. Yan naman totoo. I am entitled to that. I cannot like you because yan naman tayo. Walang akong ginagawa sa inyo. Manira kayo ng mga kababayan nyo. Sinisiraan nyo kami. Patalikod pa. Yan ang problema eh. my goal is only, I didn't knew na ang goal ko na pagsuporta kay Tatay Digong will put me into bad light. But it's part of the process. So I embraced it. Talaga, this is also resonated to Aldo, to Kim, to Cha, lahat ng mga taong nakapalibot sa akin na tinatawag nila na core group. Kasi kami mag-isip kami, ay, mayroon ng event ganito, ganito ang gawin natin. O i-operate natin, operationalize natin yung idea, o ganito, ano ba mga logistics kailangan, ganyan kami magtrabaho. Hindi kami yung, alam mo yun, very formal, ganito, hindi kami ganyan. Ang amin is, kaya mo ba yan? Volunteer ka, ganito. That's why we are asking people if you want to volunteer. Because it should be voluntary, out from your own volition. We never impose on people, ganyan, dapat ganito ka. Hindi, because we are nothing but an ordinary citizens. Also, yun na yun, 24, natapos na 24, umulan. Pero marami pa din pumunta. Doon ko nakita talagang grabe no ang suporta kay Tatay, rain or shine talaga. Kahit nag-ulan, doon pa rin ang tao, basa lahat, ganito ganyan. Pero of course, meron naman talaga yung problema, merong hindi pagkakaintindihan, pwede naman yung pag-usapan in private. But it just so happen, ang mga ibang tao, they cannot even speak up. They cannot formulate their thoughts. Yung harap-harapan ba? And that's what I learned here in the Netherlands. You need to be ready to accept whether the criticism or the feedback is positive or negative, because that's part of your development to better yourself. Do not take it personally. It is all about what has been done. Yan talaga ang punto. Ngayon, sinabi ko ba, tas ngayon, sabi nila, ngayon, fast forward sa last na event ngayon, sa birthday ni VP Inday. I categorically already spoke to Attorney Harry Roque and Maharlika. There was never even a slight motive or whatnot to sabotage or to put them into bad light or palungan siya or whatnot, blah blah blah. Kasi ang naratibo kasi that I am already a Marcos supporter, ganito, that it's very very easy to accuse people like that, no? Without even proof. Yung issue din ng mga pakimkim. There was never a pakimkim. At parang may idea kasi pag ganun tayo na nababayaran tayo. And that's why I like the statement of VP Inday na ako yung taong hindi nagpapaareglo at ako yung taong hindi nababayaran ng pera. Because that really resonates deeply to me. I don't like na may idea na si Alvin, nabayaran yan si Alvin kasi ganito. At also, going there on a daily basis, that is a voluntary thing. Almost a daily basis, that is a voluntary thing. Akin yan. Amin yan sa lahat ng mga tao. Hindi kami binayaran, hindi kami magpababayad, wala kaming sahod. It is all about us Filipinos. Kasi nga, we wanted to show that we are in solidarity. Yan ang totoo. This is the only time I'm gonna address you guys. Because para maklaro sa lahat ng tao ba. Again, I already addressed the person who also aired his sentiment. He could have spoken to me in private, but he wanted to air his sentiment that is his right. So I also responded to the sentiment. Ano ba talaga ang nangyari? I also spoke to Attorney Harry Roque and Maharlika. Wala, klaro na kami. Wala naming problema. Now, there is an event in June 15. By all means, I support them. Kasi if it's the objective is about Tatay Digong, I support them. But that doesn't mean na yung ubang tao na away-away. Wala, we don't want away-away. We want unity because we want to show to the world, especially those people na gusto makita na ang mga supporter ni Tatay Digong ay nag-away-away. We don't want to give them the satisfaction na sila pala ay nagkawatak-watak na ang mga supporter ni Tatay Digong. Yan ang gusto nila. Sabi nga ni Mayor Baste, that's what they want ng mga kalaban, to divide and to conquer, to create factions para hindi na mawala na ang ating one goal. Yan ang totoo, guys. So ngayon, I hope na na-clear na ang lahat. Hindi kami bayad, hindi kami Marcos supporter. We are nothing but Filipino. But actually, whether you're a you are a yellow, you're a pink, you're a green, you're a blue, violet, whatever color of the rainbow you represent, we should stick to the plan. Sabi nga ni Kimbo before, stick to the plan. Bakit ba? Ano ba ang plano? Ang plano is i-make sure for ICC to bring back former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. But paano ba yon? As an ordinary citizen, I respect the judicial process. I always feel and I always pray for the lead counsel, Attorney Kaufman, to do everything in his power to win the case through the judicial process, through whatever legal remedies na dapat niyang gamitin to ensure that former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte will be brought back to the Philippines. Yan po dapat ang ating goal. Let us unite. Huwag na tayong magpa-epal. Hindi tayo ang bida dito. Ang bida dito tayong ang suporta natin kay Tatay Digong. Ang pag-support tayo kay Tatay Digong, it means that you are supporting the Philippines. And if you're supporting the Philippines, you are supporting the future of our country. This is no longer about him alone. It's about us Filipinos. So we should fight together. We should show the international community that we are not divided. Hindi ito pataasan ng ihi. Hindi ito kung sino mas magaling. Hindi ito kung sino ang bida. Hindi ito kung sino ang mas eksperyensyado. It is about us Filipinos, and it is about our Filipino identity, ensuring that we recognize our sovereignty, that we are of sovereign people. Huwag po kayong padali-dali na lang na bayad, or whatsoever ganyan. Hindi, walang bayad dito sa amin. Sa totoo lang. Ang bida dito is si Tatay Digong. Siya ang ating focus, siya ang goal, hindi ang ibang personalidad. Walang ibang bida dito kundi si Tatay Digong at ang bansang Pilipinas, ang bawat pamilyang Pilipino na hanggang ngayon nagsasuffer sa mga problema na kinakaharap sa ating society. That's the problem. That's the problem with all of you guys who are trying to demolish me, who are trying to put whatever narratives or all of those people I am working with. You are trying your very best to destroy somebody. Well, there's nothing to destroy sa akin because I am an ordinary Filipino. I could just very much decide to just stop this and, go on with my life privately. But I feel like as a Filipino, it's my duty to do that. Yan ang totoo. Okay? Klaro na ba? Wala nang issue. Okay. Magkita-kita tayo mamaya sa Duterte Street kasi meron pa muna akong appointment sa dentist ko. Magpaano muna ako. Pagkatapos, mamaya pag nandoon ako sa train, ipagpatuloy natin ang chika. Yon. Kasi alam ko meron yan. Dumaan dyan si Pinoy Dica. Nandito pa ako sa wala pa ako sa Dahig. So mag-usap-usap tayo. Let us hope. I hope that we can set aside our pride. We can set aside whatever it is that we have in our hearts, the darkness of our hearts, which can be seen in our skin. No, so let go of the darkness para maging maganda yung skin natin. No? Let us not hold grudge or whatever hurt feelings. Let us move forward as a united Filipino in solidarity to show our unwavering love and support to our former president and now mayor of Davao City. Okay? Let us be Filipinos. Kasi whether you afford rhinoplasty or whether ilong like me, pango, it doesn't matter. We are Filipinos. And again, as what Tatay Digong have said, we are not Filipinos for nothing. Mora to. See you later. So, i-review ra ni. Daghang salamat sa inyo and then I'll be in The Hague, I think, later in the afternoon. Mga, I think, 1 or 2. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang mga Pilipino. Syukran.